Hello, welcome to Pilates 30-minute strength. I'm so glad you could join me, thank you. So as long as you are feeling fit and well and able to do so, you are welcome to participate in this Pilates 30-minute session. We're going to be focusing on upper body strength and deep core strength throughout this session, focusing on those areas, not neglecting the rest of the areas. We're still going to be mobilizing, working through the lower body as well, working through the posterior as well, but we're really focusing and honing in on the upper body and the deep core for this particular session. So again, as long as you're feeling fit and well and able to do so, let's begin, shall we? So first off, we find our neutral stance. Find your hip bones, take a look down, make sure your knees and your ankles are directly underneath your hips. Then we have the kneecaps looking at the middle three toes as we bend into the knees. Wrap the hands around the pelvis and rock the pelvis forward and back. Mobilizing through the spine, through the back, waking up the deep abdominals, exhaling as we shorten the abdominals. Inhale, open, exhale, close. So working through there. Relaxing the shoulders down. Don't want to be lifting the shoulders up. Relax the shoulders down. Next, we're in the hands to the bottom of the rib cage. Circle through the pelvis, circle through the hips, lumbothoracic region. Thinking about what else is happening. So the knees are moving, ankles are moving, everything's moving around. And particularly, they're moving around in ways that we don't normally move them. They're designed to be able to do it, but we need to actually take the time sometimes to move them in these multi-planar moves. And one more each way. Then lengthen out through the legs, pelvis, all 3 points look forward. Inhale, lift up, open out through the chest. And again, deep breath in. Lift, exhale, open, and again. So lift your gaze. We're looking above our horizon. We're not looking down. Look above the horizon, lengthen out through the front of the body. We want to have that neutral line from the point of your chin to your pubis. We want to allow that line to lengthen. All right, one more here. And then as we exhale, drop the head around the shoulders, roll down. Tip a little bit more weight into the balls of the feet to elongate through the hamstrings and not just hang off the sit bones. We then roll back up. Pelvis to neutral, reach all the way up. Palms together, little back bend. So we reach the arms back, open up the chest, squeeze the glutes, upright the torso, circle down, go again, roll down. Then as soon as you get to that bottom part and you feel that stretch in the backs of the legs, we roll back up. Again, circle at the top, open, little back bend, only a little one, up, circle round and go again. Alright, one more time, rolling up, come to the back of the mat as well, reaching up into a little back bend. We then circle down again, drop the head around the shoulders, walk forward into down dog, upside down V position. We're going to do 2 presses. So look in between your feet, drop your head away from your shoulders, index fingers look slightly in towards each other, and 2 down dog presses. So the elbows are pointing out, working into the lats, walk it in, and then roll back up. Shoulder roll at the top. We then come into 4 lateral flexions. You can stay at the back of your mat. I'm just moving so you can see. Inhale, lift up, little back bend, upright the torso, circle down, drop the head around the shoulders, roll back down into our down dog. Walk all the way forward into 2 down dog presses again. Again, walk it in, bend the knees, roll up. This time, instead of the lateral flexions, open, close door, in standing 4 times. Again, circle up, little back bend at the top, upright the torso, circle down, again we roll down and go into our 2 presses.
and walk it in. Good stuff. This time roll up, circle at the top, 2 swoops. So 1, 2, let's turn it into 4 actually, so we can get into it. 3, 4, reach all the way up, little back bend, upright the torso, circle down, and we roll all the way down again, forward into down dog and 2 presses. Good stuff. So we're going to change again when we come up. We're going to do 2 of each this time. So 2 lateral flexion, 2 open closed door, 2 swoops. So 1, 2, open closed door, and 2 swoops. So we're getting a lot of mobility going through the shoulders, through the chest. Circle up, reach all the way up to the ceiling. Little back bend, upright the torso, circle down. So we are getting a lot going on in this upper body now. Getting the lats going, serratus anterior, rotator cuffs. So we're going to do that again, rolling all the way up. 2 lateral flexions, 2 rotations, and 2 sweeps. Finishing off, reaching up, little back bend, upright the torso, circle down. Good. Right, we're going to do that through one more time. So our down dog presses, we come up, roll up through the spine, circle at the top, 2 lateral flexions, 2 rotations, 2 sweeps. Boom. Done. All right, let's get into this a little bit more. So come into a squat. And again, so 2 squats. And then lift, come into lat pulls, 3, 2, 1. Reach up, circle down, back into 2 squats. 2 squats. Reach up, lat pull, 3, 2, 1. Lift, bring it all the way back down into our squats. So whilst we are here, we lift all the way up, lift your gaze, we're not sticking the bum out, we're not sticking the chest out, we are in neutral. Shoulders down away from the ears, getting fired up into the lats, using the lats to pull down. Circle. So getting thoroughly warm now. Head still lifted. All right, one more time through here, and then another little change. Good stuff. So we take the arms on the diagonal, other way. Again, pulling in between the shoulder blades. We then semicircle the leg, come into a curtsy, other way, semicircle, into a curtsy. Let's go again. So chest up, proud. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap forward, semicircle, down, other way, semicircle, and into our curtsy. Okay, we're nearly done with the standing element of this. But we always must remember, think about the balance, think about our neutral spine, think about our gaze lifting up, looking above our horizon all the time, particularly in standing work. Okay, 2 more times through. A bit more dynamic as we come into this. Semicircle all the way around. Right, one more time. And then we will come down onto the mat to continue. All right, throw the arms. Come to the back. Take a big breath in, lift up. Circle down, drop the head around the shoulders, and roll down. Walk forward into down dog. I'm going to have some pedal pushes here. Feel that through your feet. Then a big exhale, drive down. Heart looking towards those shins. And as we exhale, push forward into a plank, shoulders over the hands. So we're not shying off over here. Shoulders over the hands, retract. Big, deep breaths. Do not let the hips sag down. We'll lift up slightly. Drop to the knees, arch the back, and sit back into child's pose. Good job. So have a little circle of those wrists. Okay, so we're going to be coming in to some presses. So change the angle slightly so you can see a little bit more. So on all fours, opposite arm to leg, bring it down. Same again the other side. Then take the hands wider than your mat, turn the index fingers out. Just move this so you can see the angle. Index fingers turn out slightly, press into the heels of the hands. Heart goes forward, and bring the heart down in between the hands. Press the heels of the hands into the floor and drive away. Bring it back in. Same again, opposite arm to leg. Once, twice. Hands go wide. Push the heart down in between the hands and drive away. So it's just the one. Now, if you find that incredibly difficult and you're really struggling to get back up again, I want you to just focus on the decline. So we focus on coming down, allow the heart to come to the floor, lengthen out, then come back up. There's always modifications we can do to aid our progression. So that one again, hands go outside, push the heart forward. You can drop down, heart comes to the floor, lengthen out the legs, and then come back up. So opposite arm to leg, 1, 2, hands go wide, and we do our press. Right, if you want a little bit more out of this, of course, we can go a little further. Hands outside, we can go onto the toes and do a full press. But if you're not happy to do that right now, just stick to level 1 or level 2. You don't have to go for the whole thing. Alright, we're going to do this 3 more times through, so take your time. Think about elongating all the way from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes, everywhere in between. Lift the gaze, particularly when we are doing those presses. Hands go wide, knees or toes. Alright, one more time through. Here we go, this is it. Good stuff. And then we sit ourselves back into child's pose. Hands can look at the ceiling, palms look at the ceiling. Ease it off. So we've covered quite a lot already. So let's go onto the bum. And let's start working a bit deeper into the core. Give the arms a little bit of a rest, shall we? So from here, feet are hip distance, right up onto your sit bones, lean back, roll off your sit bones. So we're on them and roll off them. And you're going to feel that shortening through the abdominals. We just need to ensure the shoulders are down, away from the ears, and the arms are lower than the shoulders. We're going to rotate round one way, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll halfway back, and then roll up into a forward fold. We come back up, feet back down, and go again. So we rotate one way, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We roll halfway back to the point where you think, oh, I can't go anymore. If I go any further, I'll fall. Reach up and forward fold. And again. So we do our rotations. So as I say, this is level 1. Take your time with it. Up and down. Right, if you want a little bit more, instead of bending the elbows, we open and we do a bigger rotation. Then as we lean back, we circle the arms. And then as we come up for that forward fold, we circle the arms forward. So that one again. Level 2. Wonderful. Roll back, circle the arms, juddering through the abdominals, exactly what we want. And we're not pushing the abdominals forward, we're aligning them with the spine. So we exhale, draw the abdominals in to get there. Roll back, reach up and fold. All right, 3 more times through for this one. So we're off 4 rotations. Again, take your time. So lean back a little bit more to enhance that juddering through the abdominals. All right, 2 more times through, we're going to add in. So as you bring the right arm around, extend the left leg. Left arm comes around, extend the right leg. We do our half roll back with the circles and then forward fold. Good. All right, 1 more time through for this particular sequence, and then we'll move on. Big exhales when we are doing the work under duress, and hold. Superb. All right, roll all the way down, taking a full body stretch to get there. Whew. All right then, so bend the knees, comfortable distance from your bum, feet are about shoulder distance apart, arms are up, shoulders are down. As you bring your right leg up, you extend your left arm over your head. Bring it back, left leg comes up, right arm goes over the head. And as we do so, we're pressing the lower back towards the floor, not in contact with the floor, but pressing it towards the floor. All right, next level. Legs are up in tabletop, and we do it again, opposite arm to leg, but we tap the toes down. So as you tap the right toes to the floor, extend the left arm, tap the left toes, extend the right arm. And again, deep into those abdominals, pressing the lower back towards the floor, as opposed to lifting it away. And we are just staying with this simple one. Option, extend again into full extension. So we extend out, tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes of the extending arm and leg. Let them as far away from each other as possible. All right, so let's add in. So we're going to do one each side, and then come into corkscrew. So the arms go down, legs come up, we circle the legs one way, circle the other way. Rebend the knees, arms come back up, and we go again. So option, you can go with level 1, which is bring the legs off the floor. Level 2, which is what I'm currently doing now. Legs up, pin them together. Do our corkscrews, bend the knees, go again, or we can do level 3, full extension. So we're going to do 4. We can really feel that in the core now. Arms down, legs up, pin together, double leg circle one way in our corkscrew, and the other way. Right, 3 more times.
Wonderful stuff. And keep pressing that lower back down. Again, not driving it, not smushing it into the floor, but driving it down. All right, one more time. Oh, I can feel this in the abs, for sure. Big stabilizing going on through those obliques and the TVA and the rectus abdominis firing up. Oh, hip flexors, of course. Oh, bring those knees in. Have a little rock and roll side to side. Ease off that back. Good stuff. Right, take a full body stretch. And then we roll over onto our front. Ooh, for our last little bit. More shoulder stability work. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Elbows go wide. Elbows are wider than the mat. Wrists are above those elbows and the elbows are lower than the shoulders. So we're going to lift the elbows first, pull the shoulder blades away from the ears, lift the elbows first. We'll lift the elbows first, and then, just like we did in the beginning for the lat pulleys, squeeze the elbows towards each other, lifting the hands off the floor. We hold, we extend forward, we bring it back down, and then come down again. Take a moment as well, and let's have a think about what's happening in the abdomen. So we exhale, we're pressing the pubis into the ground. Again, lift the elbows first, hands in the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together, extend, go back in, and then back down. So all the while the glutes are switched on, we're not relying wholly on the lower back, we're pressing the pubis into the floor and squeezing the glutes, keeping the legs close-ish together but not right together. Again, lift the elbows, squeeze, lift them up, extend the arms forward. We're still looking at the floor as we are doing this. Same again, the elbows lift first, then we squeeze the elbows together, the hands leave the floor, extend forward, bring it in, and then back down. Right, we're going to do this 3 more times. So we lift the elbows first, pull using the lats, so around the sides of the body where the shoulder blade is, reach forward, in and down. 2 more times here. Shoulders well away from the ears, remember. Lift, squeeze, extend, squeeze, and down. All right, 1 more time, that's it. Just 1 more. We lift, squeeze, extend, squeeze, and lower, bringing it down. We lift the chest away from the floor, press the knees into the floor, arch the back and sit back into child's pose, palms looking at the ceiling. So we extend the arms forward, take your right hand to the edge of your mat and take the left hand and put it on top. We then pull down to the bottom left corner, so the bottom left hip. So you're going to feel a really lovely stretch down the outside of that left arm, all the way from your little finger to your elbow, up to the shoulder. You might feel this under the arm as well, which is good. You want to feel that wonderful stretch there. We release. Take the left hand to the edge of the mat. Take the right hand, place it on top, interlock the fingers, and then we're going to pull down towards that right hip. Relax your head down, keep it down. Obviously if you need to look at what I'm doing, that's fine, have a look. But then relax down. Ooh, feels good, feels very good. Then release, bring it back to the middle and sit back again. Relaxing through the upper body. Then come up onto all fours. Left arm, open up through the chest.
Arm travels through, reach up again and back down, and again on the other side. Right arm, reach up, open the chest, travel through, thread the needle, up and down again. I'm just going to do that a few more times just to bring a bit more mobility again through the spine. Lovely for the core, great oblique work. All right, one more time each, two more times each side. Let's do 4 more. Fantastic. Right, one more each side. Nice and easy. And last one. So hopefully your upper body's feeling a bit more flooded with blood and feels more mobile. So we're going to tuck the toes, come up into down dog, a few pedal pushes. The arms are going to feel better, they're going to feel stronger after that. Full down dog. Then walk the hands in towards the feet. Reset your foundations, bend your knees, and then in your own time roll up through your spine, vertebra by vertebra, one at a time, rolling all the way up, reaching up to the ceiling. Little back bend, upright the torso, open the arms, throw the arms. We step in, take a breath in, exhale down, throw the arms, inhale up, throw the arms, and again. And one more, hold at the top. Open up through the chest, palms to the ceiling, chest proud, and give yourself a round of applause. Thank you very, very much for joining me for that one. I hope you enjoyed it. You take care, have a great day, and I'll see you for the next one.